What's up, guys? Weapon Gaming here, Captain Ball.
Dude, what up? And Shadow over here.
And we're doing the real March Madness commentary 2. I think I fucked that up, but we're doing the March Madness from Mr. NappyBoy 92, King Nappy.
What up, what up?
We want to thank you for running this competition. It's great getting us small-ass channels out there and getting us some, help us to grow a little bit.
You know it.
So today, this is a topic that a lot of YouTubers have done, but I'm going to do it anyways. I want to talk about, we want to talk about, excuse me and Dylan, this sexy fuck.
You know
we want to talk about camping and why it's gotten so worse over the years in Call of Duty.
Damn. You guys remember COD 4? Do you remember this gameplay, this countdown? Oh, I love this map, dude. Really? But yeah, COD 4, man. What? Campers were invented a long time ago on PC games and the like, but really, COD 4, they did not have that much of a prominence, at least, not as much as they do now. And I don't know why that is, because nowadays, the games are, the maps are wider and bigger, and you're supposed to be able to run out there and get some kills and hide behind things in the middle of the map, not in corners, back in the back of the map,
Right.
Paul, what do you think about that? How COD 4 has evolved into something so detrimentally depressing to the series?
Well, the thing is, it's like COD 4, the way the maps were set up, I believe, was just superior to any other other game in the COD series. It's just, in these new maps, like Modern Warfare 2 and like Black Ops, Black Ops to a certain extent, but, especially this Modern Warfare 3 game out right now, is that they make these maps so big, but yet they also have, so many buildings you can just camp in. One comes to mind, in Resistance, the middle building where you have, that 2-story, I'm talking about? That's, a perfect camping building, and I don't know if they're, if they don't realize that, certain buildings, right in the middle of the map, that's just going to be a perfect camping spot, or, they just don't care. But I think it also has to do with somewhat the map build, and also, and I hate to say it like this, but I think the YouTube community's kind of helped make people to start camping more, because when you have these mediocre game players, you just aren't very good because they don't play it that often, will just oh well, I watched this on YouTube and this big time commentator Joe Faggot Schmo is I'm gonna camp in this corner building and go for a Moab. It's just, people tend to follow what other people do. There really isn't, I don't want to bring this into it, but there's not many more leadership personalities anymore, leaders in general. And I don't see the point, I don't think people understand is that when you camp in a corner, you're not going to better your game. You're not going to become, good.
Right. And it's cool because, I know a lot of YouTube commentators that kind of, camp and stuff like that, but the viewers, the people that watch them, you guys that are listening right now, I know how to be legitimate and how to move out and how to get your game right without sitting in the corner, how to be better, how to play better, how to look better as a player without sitting in the corner and trying to just get up the kills and get points and stuff like that, because that's not what it's about. It's about being good, and I know gaming is, of course, we're talking about this really seriously. It's just a video game, but if you're gonna play the video game, you might as well go ahead and be a part of the culture that makes video games so great, which is competition, talent, skill, a honed art. It's not just something you can go and do, and you don't get better at it by sitting in a corner and getting your KD up. That's not what makes you good at the game. Statistics mean nothing. What makes you truly good at the game is actually getting out there, moving around, getting the kills, and all that kind of stuff. And we're preaching to the choir here, because I know our viewers know this. I know you guys are not sad, pathetic campers. But, it's just, I'm kind of venting, if anything. But, yeah, over the years, COD 4 was amazing. The map in the map pack Creek and of course maps on TDM, there were a lot of campers, but it was not nearly as bad as it is today, because people will camp with overpowered guns with the cheapest tactics that they can use. Back in the day, I remember on Strike all the time, people would put C4s and Claymores in the market building over near Search and Destroy Bomb Site B. Or was it A? Anyway, they would always camp in that building. Claymores or C4. They would look over the middle little arena thing through the windows, and they would look over to the left on the street side. Or they would camp in the headquarters building, which was on the Domination A spawn, in the little square. But yeah, then Modern Warfare 2, a little bit different. The maps were wider, they were bigger, they were way more open with less things to hide behind, and well, a lot more things to hide behind, but a lot less prominent. You know, they didn't stick out as much. They weren't tall enough, and it made it difficult for people to get the nerve up to go out and move. You know, they always wanted to be behind something. They always wanted cover. They always wanted protection. Right. Really, the biggest protection you can have is your own gun.
And that's another thing is I've noticed throughout the series they really have curtailed this whole game towards like the camping side of it, because think about, you know, COD 4, and we're gonna have another discussion about this another day about kill streaks, but like it used to be 3-5-7, and now it's these, like in Modern Warfare 2 they introduced, you know, stackable kill streaks where it was like, you know, you get like a Predator missile, attack chopper, and then like a, you know, an AC-130, or you could just do like chopper, AC-130, and then a nuke. I just think the way they've gone with it, they've kind of curtailed it too much around just score boosting basically. I'm not saying they're boosting per se. I'm just saying it's just more about how many kills you can get than it is about the objective anymore.
Right.
And the thing is, you can say, oh well, Black Ops didn't have stackable kill streaks. I'm sorry. If you couldn't get an attack chopper in Blackbird and then get dogs, seriously, that was like the easiest thing to do. Blackbird literally made it just like a joke. It did, because it told you exactly where people were, and you could get dogs. Like Dylan, dude, we've gotten like a shitload of like 50, 60 plus games on that Black Ops.
Oh.
Like I actually have a game on my hard drive where I went 100 and like 110, 109. It's just, you know, I'm hoping Treyarch in the next series decides to maybe go back to smaller maps, and, you know, maybe this is a whole different commentary in general would be about perks, but like maybe just make it a little more simple and just make it more about the guns and the gun skill than about all the fancy gadgets and such.
Man, I really think they need to move in that direction. I can't say that they will, but I have to agree. I think they made it based way too much on customization, and they wanted to expand their own programming of it so that there were a lot more things to reach in the game. But when it comes down to it, people that play Call of Duty are not playing it to expand their collection of goodies and their unlockables and all that kind of crap. Nobody cares. I mean, I want dead silence off the bat. I don't want to be walking around in the midst of prestiges and all that kind of crap trying to rank up when they're sound whoring me. I don't want to have to wait until I'm, you know, rank 30 to get a good gun, or rank 16 to be able to find a decent match, you know. Team Tactical, that's what I like to play. I don't want to have to wait and rank up in some crappy TDM game or something because of that.
Right.
You know, that fact. But, yeah, I mean, I think they need to base it lots more on the gameplay rather than the game. I don't want to say Easter eggs. The game.
The in-game trophy system, I call it. That's
yeah,
what it really is.
Not the actual trophy system that destroys grenades, but the
we're talking about about kill streaks and such.
Right, and unlockables and things.
Well, it's just, to me, it's like if they literally just went back to the basics. Now, I know a lot of you people would be against that. Well, I don't know, but I'm assuming, because you're like, oh, well, you know, they'd be just regressing. I'm like, I'd beg to differ. I think it would be way more fun.
You know what? At this point, Paul, I think people agree with you. I think everybody wants to go back to the basics, because everybody that I know and everybody that I've heard of dislikes Modern Warfare 3 in every aspect of it. And I have to admit, you know, I do too. I like to play it because it's a nice time to relax and just to hang out with a buddy on the internet. You know, Paul, you're all the way over in Rhode Island. I can't exactly drive over there and pick you up for a good time at Taco Bell or something.
Well, you could, but it'd be a long drive.
True. This is true. True story, bro. But yeah. So I mean, it's a good outlet. It's a good time to just relax. You know, be yourself, man. Hang out. But yeah, gameplay-wise, I miss COD 4. That was the best time of my life. And I know it sounds kind of lonely, but it was the best time of my life, man.
Definitely, man. Well, we're kind of wrapping up towards the end of our comm.
Man, already.
Yes. But
all right.
You know, like any closing statements you want to say, Shadow?
I want to say, I just want to thank the people, thank my viewers. This was never possible without any of you, and I want to thank NappyBoy. Mwah, mwah. You made this possible for us, and I thank you for the opportunity. Good night.
Well, I just got one thing to say. Well, actually, a couple of things. You know, listen, if you're playing this Modern Warfare 3, just try to have some fun with it. Keep rushing, because we're going to be doing tips and tricks videos, and like we got other series in mind to help you get better as gamers.
And if we catch one of our viewers camping, we're going to put you on our YouTube. We're going to put you up there and call you a camper.
Such an ass. Right. Just
I'm
run
joking.
around. That's the
I'm
only way you
joking.
can really get better at these type of games. And lastly, yeah, I want to thank NappyBoy for running this contest. I know I said it beforehand, but you know, we really do appreciate it. And you know, it's gonna be fun to see who wins it all.
It really is. It's going to be fun watching me win it. Do what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was thinking out loud.
Make us lose votes. Thanks. Good job, guys. All right. Well,
I'm
yo,
just
for
joking.
Weapon Gaming,
I'm just
this is
joking.
Captain Paul.
And this is In Shadow.
Peace.
Peace.